Alrighty. What's up, everybody? We are back doing Yankees franchise. So I played one game while off camera. Let's see, it's this 4-1 win here. Let's see if I can view the box score. So we started with Max Fried. Pitched pretty good. He gave us 7 strong. Gave up 1 run with him, 11 strikeouts. Finished the last 2 innings with Scott Efros. So as you see there, they did get 5 hits on us. We had 15 strikeouts total. Jazz hit our 3-run bomb in the top of the, I can't remember what inning that was. It's not even going to show me on the box score. Is it? Nope. I think it was like top 7, but basically that kind of sealed it for us. Kind of a BS hit, honestly. That's how they got their 1 run. But what game really isn't BS? I do want to back down the, let me see. I do want to back down the high importance. Okay, so I want to back down this to 7th. And I want to back this up to high. We're going to do 52 games-ish. The reason we're changing this is because I think I'm playing too many games that I don't need to play. Let me know if you guys want me to change that. I can go back and kind of cater to what you guys want to see. I'm all for anything. I just figured speeding this up might be a little bit better for everybody. We will still play like maybe 1 full game a month on this, like actually in the actual month of the season. And that's kind of the route we'll be looking ahead. I just think there's way too many times where I'm playing a lot of games here. Again, we haven't made any trades yet. It's only the first month of the season. I was thinking about making a trade like after the 3rd, 4th game, but I don't think there was a need for it yet. I think just kind of let things play out a little longer and go from there. Sim through a couple of these dates and see if there's any. Okay, we got another win there. Nice. We're up to 19-6 right now, so that's pretty sweet. Let's see if we have any more. Okay, we've got an offer from the Astros. They want Mark Leiter Jr. They want to give me Taylor Trammell. He's a left fielder. I don't know why they always try to give me left fielders. He's a 27-year-old. Excuse me. He's a 27-year-old, 65 overall, $800,000 salary. This is his last year. I'm not sure if he's still got MLB service years left with him. Not good hitting at all. Not good speed. He's got good durability and decent discipline. But all I'm looking at there, the only positive real thing about this is that I'm looking at power against right. That's about it. And yeah, I'm going to have to decline that one. It's not worth my time. Okay, we won another, so we're on a pretty sweet winning streak here. All right, we've got our first situation again here in a little while. We've got bases loaded. We're up by 2, but we've got top 7th and 2 outs. See if we can get out of this one. We got Vlad Jr. up, so that's not going to be easy.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
All right.
Swing and attack for the
All right, decent
foul.
pitch to start there.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Let's see if we can. Oh, that was not good.
That's a base hit.
Got to get that ball in. Well, That's the lead right there.
Second run is in, and this game is tied in the seventh.
Gets the job done as he brings
Gave
home a pair.
way too much
really
plate.
Shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Tied at 4. Just misses.
That's a close pitch.
1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know.
The computer just can take anything.
That's
That's what I hate.
as it gets.
And a foul
That's a
ball
dot.
stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
With
Crazy,
the
man.
go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7.
All right, let's see if I can put something right here.
Still 2 and 2
Still fouling
after
it
the foul
off.
ball.
This is like one of those at-bats where you just feel like the freaking computer is destined to get a base hit.
Runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Jeez.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do
How
it
many
again.
fouls? How many fouls? We are at 10 pitches right now. So he's fouled probably 8 of them.
And that one is
There you go.
in there, called strike 3.
Gave up 2. We didn't get out of it unscathed. What do you think we should do? Play the rest of this game or just return to simulating? I think we should finish playing the game. Chat, what do you think? It's a tie ball game. I believe it's we're at Yankee Stadium, bottom 7. Alright, we'll sim it. And it's got us in another situation. Great.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And the pitch is outside. Ball
Awful
1.
pitch.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
They got him from Cleveland this year.
Swing and a ground ball base
Foul
hit
ball.
right field.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and
There you
a
go.
miss.
How about I say, I'll take either one. I'll take a double play. I'll take the strikeout.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas.
Oh, can we get him at second? Nope.
He's in there.
Bounced too much. I don't know. He got a good jump.
Position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
All right.
So
See
the
if we
tying
can
run at
pound this
second.
fastball down here.
And the count 1
It's a
and
little
2.
late on that. So that's going to tell me we should set the screwball up
Is
good
just
here.
1 strike away.
Yep.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Oh.
In-time ball game. And the
Yankees
strikeout
dub.
ends it. Close one here.
So we're starting off real hot this season. Some of the batting averages aren't the best. But most of a good amount of our team's hitting. It looks like Dominguez is starting to get out of his slump. Oswaldo Cabrera is still batting 194. Goldschmidt is on a tear. 341. I think he's like second in the league right now. Chisholm's on a tear. Little concern. Oh, I guess Judge is up 280. Volpe's a little concerning at 238. But otherwise, I'm not too surprised about everything else. To be honest with you, let's go ahead and get back to the calendar here. All right, we've got another person in the chat. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hopefully, we can give you guys some good content tonight. I've enjoyed this franchise so far. Let's see if we have another situation come up. We do. Looks like we have bottom 9. No outs. 2 men on. See if we can hold it.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Sick, come on, Milkman.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Who is this? Colton Cowser.
And now
I gotta get that down if I want that double play.
Keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth.
Oof. That one slid back over the plate.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And
there it is.
Swing and a miss. And
there it is.
A big first out. Jorge Mateo now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
This guy, it's going to be hard to double him up.
Well, in this situation with runners on,
he's got 99 speed, I think.
So that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
With the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, that was a cutter. That's probably getting smacked for a fastball.
And now outside, hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this
That was a good pitch. He just got just the tip of that.
So the tying run at second. Not close with that one. 2-2.
All right, I'm going to have to go screwball here. If we can dot it.
There it is. Sets him down on strikes.
Hung it in a hair, but
their final out. Cedric Mullins
got these strikeouts
for the Orioles. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Cutter in on the hands.
Down the inside corner for a strike.
He got him batting leadoff.
Pressed out there on the mound right now.
It's a little surprising.
Tough spots where pitchers really got to bear.
There it is.
And that's the ball game. And your final.
All right, we got it. That one. That one looked real clean. So I'm not sure if we're building momentum or what, but it seems like it's getting a little bit easier. Maybe I'm pitching a little better. Not sure exactly. Sent through date. Okay, so we're through April now, and we're 24-7. That's almost unheard of. See what our next situation is. Okay, the Mets are offering something. They want Mark Leiter Jr. again. So let's see what this catcher looks like. You know, he's 69. No, more than likely it's a no. Discipline is going up, and he's 28. I'd rather keep what's his name that we got in there. Like usual, Jared, we get trash trade proposals by the computer. What's new?
Back for more from the Bronx.
So we'll see if we can.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Maybe tie this thing up here. Or get somebody on.
First pitch misses.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, yeah.
Drilled in the air.
Get out of here.
Right field. That one's
there it is.
And it's gone.
Yes, sir. Tied it up bottom 9.
He circles the bases.
He threw that on a platter for me.
Listen to these fans.
The place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Can we walk it off now?
All tied up thanks to the home run. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul.
Thought that was fastball. Way in front of it. He's got the power to do it.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
I'm above it.
In the pen down there.
No, just to the left. Good timing. I just need to slide that zone over to the right.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base.
Popped out. I hate that. I hate that.
Down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
All right, we still got a couple shots here to walk it off.
A ground out and a strikeout.
That's a single.
And a base hit.
All right. Probably could have hit that one out if I would have got in front of it instead of behind.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next,
No speed.
Aldo Cabrera. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I don't think we have enough speed on our bench. Austin Wells. See if we switched him. He's got 71 speed. I don't think that's enough to get it done. If he gets on second, we'll think about swapping him. Just gotta knock around into a double play here.
That's out to center field. Merrill makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Got me with the slider.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
Hey, Dominguez has hit 2 home runs tonight.
And a breaking ball drops in.
It's a dirty pitch. That is dirty. We're looking for something up here. Trade for someone with speed, maybe replace DJ. I don't know if DJ is actually starting. It might be Oswaldo. That's who I was looking at the beginning to trade for. I just don't know if there's any speedy third basemen.
This to to second, there's Cronenworth. That's the third out.
For the bench, yeah. Good look. Definitely look. Somebody. Crap, we got to get a run here. Dominguez, second. Enter game.
On to the bottom of the...
Peraza can play outfield or no? Could be wrong. Second and third. We don't have anybody else who could play outfield. No, we don't. I think
10.
We're stuck.
And here's the
second. What is, he's got 59 speed.
Goldschmidt. Adam back to work. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, I thought that was dropping.
Runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Come on, Goldie.
Ball one there.
1-1.
Check. Did he go? No.
Whew. Look good. No, I didn't go. So that was a good call.
Next offering is down low.
At least want to get him to third here.
In the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Edge of the zone for a strike. Now 3-2.
That looked low. I took it. It might have been a good spot to drive to right field.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Hold it.
Hauls it in for the out.
Hit it hard, just right at him.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
Bellinger's been having a pretty good year.
No reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
He's going to get to that. Yep.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
2 lineouts.
So it's their last chance.
All right, come on, Jazz. We need you here.
Chisholm Jr. now. Trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Getting good with Jazz lately.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Foul at the plate.
Is that in? Yeah, a little in. That would have been 2-0 and probably would have got the fastball.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Back-to-back circle changes high and in. The computer is crazy.
This could end it. Sends it to center, and this should be it.
Too high. Well, we lost this one, but...
He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take game 1.
Sorry, maybe we tied it up bottom 9, but yeah, we couldn't get the job done there, so we had to try to look bottom 10 after they got a run. Couldn't hold them, but can't win them all. We're still, I mean, we're 26-9. End of the game, another situation, top 9. We are up by 2, and it's no outs with 2 runners on. That's a similar,
no outs. And next
it's a similar
is the
situation
hitter, Jason Hayward. Swing and
when they bring you in the game.
Strike one. Fastball for a strike.
It's raining pretty hard.
With the go-ahead run at the plate.
See if we can get him with the screwball.
Next offering
Oh,
is downstairs.
no chase there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good discipline on that.
And a swing and a
Got him.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. That one finds the zone.
Caught a lot of plate.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue
Wow.
to finish off this hitter.
That might be the worst swing I've seen at a screwball.
Eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses.
Struck him out.
Struck him out. Padres with only 1 out.
Dotting that fastball high.
Pitch hitter coming out for the Padres.
Jackson Merrill.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Big at bat.
That one close, ruled a ball.
I'm not getting any calls right now.
2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings and misses.
That was a
And
dot.
the count is 2-2.
Cut her back in here or what?
Is just 1 strike away.
Ah.
On the ground to the left. And it's just foul.
Jam
That
shot.
is close.
See if
So
we can
the
get him.
tying run at
Screwball. Oof.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge.
Let's see if we can
hitter.
slide this
Hitter's
fastball
gotta be
by
ready
him.
to swing it.
Nico.
Yep. Got him.
And that's the ball game. 2-0 your final.
Owed me back a strike there. So we're doing good when we have the lead, but when we're down, we've been struggling on coming back. So Garrett Cole went 8 innings there. 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, no errors. Too bad that won't be happening all year, because that man's hurt. End of the game, we are down by 1, top 8. All right, Jose Leclerc.
So the tying run in scoring position now.
Did he?
And up next
I
for
wonder
New
if he
York,
got traded.
Austin
I know he used to play for
Wells.
Texas.
0 for 3 in this one. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot
field
for
is
both
this?
the pitcher and the hitter.
Oh, this
You
is
can learn a
that
lot
field. I
about
think
a
it's in
guy by
Sacramento.
how he handles these pressure situations.
And that's in there.
I think that's where the A's are going to play till they move to Las Vegas.
Movement. Mason Miller, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. McFarland also getting ready. Big spot.
Ah, man.
Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing
Pop
and
out.
a pop-up. Wilson.
Ugh. Hate that.
And that's the 3rd out.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long
That
of a
is a
losing
loss.
streak, but they're definitely.
Lost 1-0 to the A's. That sucks. Not mean to hit yes on that. Alright, we got Judge up. We got Judge on second. We got Chisholm at the plate. Doing pretty good team ranking
Go ahead,
wise.
run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Just gonna clean a few
stepping
things
in now
up.
for the Yankees. Oh, that plunked him.
Yeah, I got
And that's
smacked.
now twice he's been hitting this one. Austin
Great, that
Wells
sets up the double
stepping
play
in
now.
now for the Yankees. 1 for 4 with a double.
Hit me first pitch.
The last thing he wants is to hit the
Damn,
ball on the
1-on-1.
ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Forgot Mason Miller had that in him.
Play in this spot.
One and one.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Activity in the bullpen. Michel Otonez getting loose out there. Falling behind 2-1.
That was almost a nasty backdoor slider. Glad we were able to take that.
That's inside.
That was
Man, he's
absolute gas. Triple digits
kind of
on the
wild
gun.
here.
It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
DJ LeMahieu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
My God, dude.
Crazy as a hitter.
What do I do?
I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing.
I mean, that guy's got. That guy might as well be Michael Jordan.
Up to the plate. Steps DJ
That was
LeMahieu,
ridiculous, man.
taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one at triple digits.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That was paint too.
With the
Yep.
go-ahead run standing at second
Outside,
here
inside
in
paint.
extra innings. And ball 1-2 LeMahieu.
Glad they didn't call that.
Man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
That one is very
Definitely got the
deceiving.
hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Just missing
Oh.
there. And the count
Man,
is
I
filled
thought I
up.
messed up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
All right, let's see what we got, LeMahieu. I thought for sure he'd throw one of these up, but
Ball 4, he walked in.
Oh.
And that keeps things going.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about
All right,
creating
come on,
opportunities,
Cabrera.
and this is one of them right here.
see if we can get like a base hit here or something.
Well, they've kept him pretty
Way
quiet
off.
in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know.
Horrible with
Get that
runners in
first
scoring
knock out of
position
the
this
way,
year.
maybe more will come,
0.57
but you gotta give some
batting
credit to the
average.
pitching staff. They've had a
Sound like I'm
great
at
plan against
bingo.
it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Nope.
They take the force out.
Didn't get enough.
To escape.
All right, so we got to hold this guy. We got one out.
1 out. Runner at second.
We got Jacob Wilson.
Up next for the A's. And that misses.
He's got a
Ball 1.
fast freaking.
Winning run stands
pitching
at
meter.
second. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Get there, Dominguez.
Dominguez grabs it on the run.
Why is he taking so long to throw it in?
Well, those
Jeez.
can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rooker in the box now. Takes
All right,
strike
we got to be
1.
careful with Rooker here.
In the dirt,
Get him.
but kept close. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Winning run at third, 2 down. Right
All right.
side.
Got out of it.
Jazz
Yep.
tosses the first, and we're headed to the 11th.
That's some good pitching there. All right, we've got another situation.
So the go-ahead
It's the
run
11th?
scoring position.
One out
Bellinger
still.
up to
Why
hit.
just give me no outs?
Late swing, foul to the left.
This guy was kind of like a
Wow.
afterthought to swing at
The
that.
go-ahead run is at second.
He's got good clutch.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Text offering upstairs.
I wanted it.
Missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a ball driven out to center.
Is that gone?
Carrying well.
It's gone. That's a walk-off bait. No, it's not a walk-off. But
A soaring shot.
We got the
to
lead now.
center. his 7th home run of the season. And the Yankees have
wasn't a no-doubter, but
5-3.
it's close to a no-doubter. That was way off the batter's eye.
Yeah, this guy
Almost over it.
Now here is Anthony Volpe.
Caught that one just good enough to get it out.
And that one a little below the knees.
Curveball drops off a cliff.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a liner foul.
Change up down the middle.
Mother's Day to
wow.
all the moms out there.
Anybody excited for
yes, happy Mom's Day.
opening day here? It's like 4 or 5 days from now, so.
And there's a ball.
I know technically the Tokyo series started the year off. It was like a couple days ago, I think, that happened. Base hit? Oh my. Well, these lineouts are killing me.
He's splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with.
Yankees, I think, faced the Brewers.
And ball 1.
First game, so that'll be interesting. It'll be Devin Williams against his old team if he gets an opportunity. Maybe close. We'll see.
And another ball.
I'm not sure if we'll see. I think Nestor Cortez, yeah, he got traded to there. Not sure if he's going to pitch against us or not. He always does that funky leg kick.
That one pushed foul.
Almost took the first baseman's head off.
Breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one's gone.
Swing and a drive left field, and
dropped the bat head on that one. 401. I thought it was going to be further than 401.
It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 6-3.
Throws me off when it does that still.
Game. They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
See the replay of that. I dropped the bat head there and took that thing deep to left.
Right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated
boom!
fastball.
Left fielder didn't even move.
Sure, his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
So 2 down.
It still got in on me a little bit.
Digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Seeing the wall pretty well tonight. At least from the teams I've faced so far.
Pitch misses there.
This guy is, yeah, his confidence is way down now.
At the top of the zone, he knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice
should
miss
drop.
Right there.
And a base hit.
Yeah, look how they're playing no doubles defense. Wow, I think they upgraded Stanton's speed from 9 to 10.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he's probably going to now pull a hammy.
Just missed.
That changeup is fat if it's over the plate. That thing's going to get smashed.
And he hits a ground ball
Nope.
right side.
I didn't smash it.
Takes it himself.
It was over the plate.
And that'll do it.
Way too early on it. Should get the dub there,
6-3
yeah.
our final score for Chris Singleton.
They do what we need to do there to get another win. All right. So we're 30-10, looking real good. We are down by 1. It's top 8, and there's 1 out. We got DJ LeMahieu at the plate. So I think maybe at the end of this month, I might go in and see if I can
First
get
and second,
maybe
out.
some bench player
Here's
with
DJ
some speed or
LeMahieu.
At
something.
the dish, looking to lift
Maybe
the
I'll look
ball
in the
in air
minors, see if I can bring anybody up with
but the inning double play
more
boost.
speed.
There's the strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Santos also throwing. Next pitch is outside.
Got no speed on second, really. 40 speed.
Tough spot right here.
Just
Couple
pumping
runners
the
on.
freaking
2-ball
fastballs in
count.
there, huh?
You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off.
I thought that was like a curveball or something. That did something weird. He's got a slider.
Here comes a pitch. On the inside corner for called strike.
That's a dot. I thought that was in for sure.
After this one, that was his third strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Grisham stands in here, takes ball one low.
All right, Grisham, can we get a big hit here?
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
We're going to swing at bad pitches like that. We ain't going to get nothing.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Everything I had the last couple games, I've lost. Swinging at real bad pitches.
2-2.
Hasn't thrown me a strike yet, and it's 2-2.
Got him swinging.
Thought I brought the bat in there to at least tip it, but I didn't get that.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just
we choked there bad. We choked bad. Kind of want to see who we have in the minors to maybe bring up. Anybody have any speed? He's got 56. 61. Prowse has 73 speed. I think he's already in the majors. Oh, Lombard. 62 speed. They killed Dominguez's speed. I don't know why. He's got 79 speed. I might want to bring him in. What's his steal isn't good though. Everson Pereira. Steel's not good. He's got some speed. Maybe I bring him up and maybe I was he 27? That boy got some speed. That boy's got some speed too. So what if he's a horrible player though. Alright, let's look. Let's go maybe free agents just to see speed. He's got 73. Let's filter. We'll probably be looking for maybe 79. Looking for somebody in like the 70s that. No. Oh, we'll maybe update our trade block. I do want to put LeMahieu on there, and I do want to put Oswaldo Cabrera. Peraza hasn't shown a lot either, but I'll see if anybody's willing to give me something for them. Let's go back and get back into games. Okay, we've already got an offer for DJ LeMahieu. Tom Murphy, old wash catcher, no thank you. Alright, we gotta get out of this.
Francisco Alvarez now at the plate, 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Don't mind pitch with Hamilton.
Because of all the power, they are dangerous.
He's very underrated.
To tie this thing up or take the lead.
Now he even got to that.
2 outs.
2-2 count.
Goes down.
Got him. Got some run to it.
Close one here today, and your final.
We won. We held on by 1 run.
Win it.
All right, I think I'm going to play a full game here. Let's get a little bit further. Maybe I'll do a game near the end of the month against the Dodgers down here. I think that would be a pretty fun game. Enter the game here. Nice, we got 2 outs with 2 runs
First and
on.
second, 2 outs.
Got Higgy.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. That one inside. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure
Down the middle is not
situations.
good.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead.
How
This is exactly what they were looking
did I
for.
not just ring him up there?
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Blows my mind.
And it remains a full count. 2 on, 2 outs. He fouls it off.
Just like it just wants me to throw like 10 extra pitches.
3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over.
Way in front of the fastball, it looked like. Oh, we're in a jam here.
Corey Seager to
many-
the plate in this high leverage
Got
spot.
2 outs.
You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they're all
Not a base hit
loaded up.
announcer.
Down the
Oh,
line.
we popped it. Can we get there? No.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Can we hit him with a
The
nasty
Rangers
screwball?
down to their final strike.
That was nasty, but
no movement on the bases. 1-2 the count.
oof.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Let me blow it away.
All
Let's
loaded
see.
up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Oh.
And a ball evens the count.
Good purpose.
He's gonna
pitch
work
right
himself
there.
back
Trying
into a
to
full
tease
count,
him,
probably.
Get him to raise his sights, pop
Yep.
something up, and make it an easy out.
Full count.
2 outs.
There it is.
And that's the ball game.
Whew.
Another outing, another save. That's his.
Got sweaty there for sure. Had more hits than us too. We just got maybe better at hitting with runners in scoring position. Got a lot of situations against the Rangers.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Jock
And
Peterson.
Jock Peterson stands in. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering in there.
Down that outside corner.
Quickly
Oh,
into
change
a
up off of
0-2
that.
count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Breaking ball.
That wasn't where I wanted it, but
That K is his 3rd of the game.
throw him
Big
out.
strikeout right there.
Throw him
maybe
out.
A little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Alright, we gotta drop the circle change right in here.
Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
I know Jake Berger's good at hitting fastballs, so I do want to stay away from that. I snuck that first one by him. There you go.
That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first.
Got him.
In time.
Got out of it.
To get out of the jam.
Doing good at getting out when we're pitching. Just hard for us to come back when we're hitting.
So the tying run and scoring.
We got one out.
Now. So now it's
tying run is right there.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a tough spot, whatever.
Blew it there, I think.
Through for a base hit. They're waving around Duran. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth,
Oof.
your team needs
Yeah, Screw was there, but
and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now
lone save right there.
Build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
See if we can.
Next
Oh,
pitch
we can't hit a screwball right now either.
Runner, not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
Peterson just got.
Gonna have to maybe warm somebody else up. Is there anybody in here getting warm right now? Warm Scott Efros up.
Piece of it. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
We dropped the screwball in. Oh, no swing.
Would have let off that pitch down.
Ball.
Great job of laying off those
laying
pitches
off the
down
pitches
in
he
the
needs
zone
to.
to count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Can I get him at home? He's not going.
Throw back in.
Yeah, I got to bring Efros in.
Third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. And here comes the Yankees.
Yep, when in doubt, you usually can count on this guy.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. So they're all loaded up. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that is out of play.
Way in front of it.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ah, man, I'm trying to get him to.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Got him.
Goes down looking.
Dotted it.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating
Man,
outcome.
I like pitching with him.
Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably
I can hit his meter really good.
And that's a foul ball.
Don't know. I don't have enough speed to jam him up and in.
2 outs. That misses.
I don't know how you lay off that.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
There it is.
Swings through it, and that's a strike.
All right, Efros got us out of it. I don't know what's going to bring next, but we got to get out of it again.
Go ahead.
Oh,
base.
crap.
Adolis Garcia, the next.
This is making us work.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one in the dirt.
Got him at third. Oh, my God. Horrible throw.
And he's safe.
Oh, I got to go for the strikeout.
Goes down to third. On the ground, right side.
Oof. Had to cancel that throw.
On that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the
all right, good pitch.
Scoring position. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford.
Yeah, Wyatt leading off, huh?
Next offering is
he wanted it.
2 down. Go ahead, run in scoring position. That one the other way.
Yeah, good play, Goldschmidt. Saves us there. Can we win in the bottom of the 10th? We got 1 out. Jason Dominguez up.
1 out. Runner at
Looks like
second.
Dominguez is starting to hit better, so that's a good sight.
Now for the Yankees.
33 speed. Or is that 33 steal? 71 speed.
Right through there for a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Chris Martin appears to be getting loose. Jackson getting loose as well. The winning run on second base.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And that's fouled off.
Keep dropping the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This game of fastballs, I know it's something else coming soon.
The changeup missing.
Yep, that's changeup.
2-2.
Nice to put one over right field bleachers here, but it's got to really can to win.
High fly ball out towards left center.
Not going to do it.
Pulls it in for the out.
Looks like we'll have Bellinger, I think. Let's see who's batting
And
first.
up
Yeah.
to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Could be a big moment
man.
for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. 1 away from adding a comma to that total.
Fastball is outside.
So he's sitting at 999 career hits. It'd be cool if we could get him a home run here for his 1000th hit. Let's see. Change up in the dirt. I think that's enough.
Runner holds. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away.
Maybe 2-0 fastball. Yeah, just off.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Anthony Volpe would be next if they can extend the inning.
Sit up here.
He's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Oh.
He walked in.
Didn't want to mess with me.
Keep things going.
So this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Volpe, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
He's not even throwing that fast either.
Stands at second.
Only 92. Down low.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs.
All right, that should be a run. Is he going to get it? Got it. Good job, Volpe. Volpe's been struggling a little bit, so maybe he'll get out of the slump with that.
Not so much fun if you're on the other side.
That's a Yankees dub right there.
This team is celebrating.
Yes, sir.
Score here, 4-3.
We got the outs we needed to pitching. We did give up a run. I think that was top 9 to tie it, but we came back, bottom 10. Secure it. Just happy to get another win. I want to get to this Dodgers game down here so I can play. Okay, the Rangers are offering me something. Let's see what they got. Oswaldo Peraza for Mr. Jock Peterson. 76 overall, but he's 32 years old and he carries an 18 million cap hit. No speed. He does have power against righties. Just too old. I think think that's a no. I mean, maybe if it was Evan Carter, go for that. But I doubt they'll give me Evan Carter for Peraza. All right, so we're going to play. We'll have this game here. So I've already pitched with Max Fried, so I want to see what we have on this. Play the full game. If it's a blowout, obviously I'll kind of fast forward it, but they got a better record than me. Better batting average. I just have a better ERA. But we are playing on the road. We're going to be playing in Dodger Stadium. Garrett Cole's going to be on the bump. Pitchers don't have that bad of ERA. Oh, I just picked the wrong guy. Cody Bellinger's going to be batting leadoff. He's got more speed, Bellinger. Give me 1 sec, guys. I got to switch out the controller. All right. Switch out the controllers. Let's see. Jazz got 71. Belly's got 68. Do we switch here? I think Bellinger, I'll be honest with you, I think it should go Bellinger, Judge. Or, I'm sorry. Like, Jazz. Yeah, that's what I think our lineup should be, to be honest with you. Dominguez is going to be taken off today. Stan is playing left field. I don't like that at all. We don't have... I'm just going to put it... Yeah. Oh, hold on. I got to switch positions with him. DH. I don't know why Trent Grissom was going to play in there against a lefty. That didn't make any sense. It's Waldo Cabrera. Do we have anybody we can pull out for him? Anybody play third base? What is his stats against? It's actually better. They want me to start this guy. Who cares? Damn, Jazz's batting average has dropped. 237?
We have an absolute... It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started.
Yankees Dodgers. This is World Series matchup.
Set to go. And today
Snell's having a pretty good year.
Blake Snell.
Striking out about 25% of people.
He's a strikeout
ERA's 2.73.
Well, I hear you
9-2 record.
It's a lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider
walk rates
having the ability
a little
to
bit high.
out, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs. Situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter.
I'm not sure what the Dodgers are going to get out of Snell this year.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. And that's pushed foul off.
Dang, I knew that was coming.
On that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that.
Trying to read these news reports at the bottom.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
It's through. Got Jazz on to start the game.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate, the leading home run hitter in the American League. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Might have been a good pitch to
Yankee
go on.
Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs.
Waiting for him to
In
throw
fact,
over.
His coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And Judge takes a strike.
Watch, now he's going to throw over because I tapped out too.
Right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates.
Runner takes off. Oh,
What in the world?
At the plate. Chisholm
Okay.
into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play
I
possibility.
mean, he sailed that one.
Man at second.
Ball. That's
All right, he's looking awful wild to start the game.
Because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Judge waits. Foul off. He was late.
Can't believe I was late on that.
Another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4 to the
Walk.
board.
He's making
Don't
things
like that,
difficult
but
for himself right now out
I'll
there
take
on the
it. It's
mound.
another guy on
But,
base.
his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Way
First
inside.
offering misses badly for ball
Boy,
1.
struggling. Still on All-Star? Yep. I don't know. Seems like they're missing a lot of pitches here.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
3-0.
Carlos Stanton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact.
Maybe I take here. Maybe it's early in the game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of
Going
the left
home.
center field. Here comes the throw.
It's a run.
And the runner from second.
Oh, nubbed that out to
scores
left. I'm a
And
little
it's
player, but
1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
All good.
Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Stanton is a beast against
good in
lefties.
these
So.
situations. Call it clutch if you want,
Oh,
but his resume speaks
ready for
itself.
that. I was about to be long gone. Probably gonna have to score a lot of runs against the Dodgers to get a win here.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Get there. Got there, Judge.
A close
Whew.
play at the plate, and that
Man,
scores a
Judge
run
is
on the
slow
wild
as hell
pitch.
now.
Well, you'll
41.
take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need
Dude,
to wait
he
around
is
as a
all over the
runner
place.
on a ball like that.
And a 1-1. And that one inside and it hit him.
Well, in the box, he's
What is going on right now,
It
man?
wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right
What
from
is
the
going
beginning.
on?
Goldie steps into the box.
Jeez. Been all over those last
That's
two
out of play.
fastballs in.
And that one
Jeez, he almost hit me. Again. This is crazy right now, Jared. You ever seen this?
Bellinger on second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. That misses. 2-1.
Man, I have to pull him out.
Right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a foul ball.
Yankees, Dodgers.
And a pitch.
Let's do it.
That misses. And
Inside,
counts
full
full.
count.
And that'll load the
Oh.
bases.
What a freaking eagle-eye take
Great
right there.
back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way.
Moose throws. Sorry, Moose. I'm trying to see what you said. I couldn't see it on the upper right-hand corner. Checking the chat right now. Thanks, man. The Topps cards I rip, I love.
Keep the bat on
I mean,
the shoulder right
2025
there.
hasn't been as good as obviously Update. but
Anthony Volpe. And this one gets away.
Going home on that. Can I get there?
To the plate.
Oh, got out.
Man, that ball got far away from the
Yeah, but it's gone fairly well. I bought a lot of Series 1 this year. This is the first time I bought like a bunch of pre-order stuff, so I got it at actual retail price instead of getting killed by, you know, secondary prices. Because as soon as somebody gets it, like right now, what's a jumbo hobby box right now? Like $250.
Next offering is
when you pre-order, it's like $180. So I appreciate that, brother.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a base.
Who's your favorite team, Moose Throws?
Pressure to come in and really attack this hitter. Not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
8 speed.
It on the run.
No, thank you. Not going.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, you're coming out of the ball.
Man, I just missed that one right down the middle.
Above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is the zone.
Yankees all the way, bro.
Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams
Yeah,
in the league right now, and even
I'm right there with you.
postseason.
I've been into baseball for quite a while.
Dives and it gets by. Run comes
I
in from second. Now the tag
played
is
all
second,
throughout
and he's out.
middle, high school, a little bit into
Happy to just
college,
get off the
but
field
I've always
after
stayed
that
with it.
frame. So
I was a
they
huge
move out
Jeter
in
fan
front
back in the
after a
day.
4-run
Still am.
outburst. On to the
I think he's
bottom
one of the
first.
best players of all time.
The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers
But yeah, I agree with you saying it's addicting, man. It's
Here comes Freddie Freeman.
I get that they call it the itch, and I just started collecting last year, so.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Fastball is outside.
Oh, Freddie Freeman. We definitely feel some type of way about him.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, you live in Canada, huh? Nice, dude.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Can you get there?
And he
Oh,
dropped it.
it's the
So
net.
that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. The strikeout.
Yeah, there you go.
Second of the game for the Coltrane. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close
You see,
pitch like
Moose,
that,
you see
but
today
just
they,
right there. Strike zone definitely
Boone said
thin a little
that
bit with 2 strikes.
Escara,
Mookie
I think he's a
In the
catcher.
box now, no balls
He's
and a
gonna
strike.
be
1 out, base is empty.
You know,
he's gonna be called up or basically playing with the big league team, so that's exciting. He's had a good bat in spring so far. Cody Bellinger's look great. Goldschmidt, Jazz look great. I mean,
2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup.
if
this team has been winning a lot of games, and offense
Bellinger
has been
can
a
produce,
huge part
I mean,
of that.
our team is
Typically,
scary,
you
to
get
be
good
honest.
at-bats top to bottom, Chris.
Well, this is a
Hopefully
team that's
Volpe
hitting
can
for a
keep
real
his
high batting
postseason
average,
form
and we
last
talk
year.
at times that hitting is contagious. Definitely seems to be the case. They've also got good
pitching does scare me.
approaches at the plate, and from top to bottom,
I think it scares
hitters
every
just
Yankees
aren't
fan
giving
right
away
now,
at-bats,
but
and when you're doing that, it contributes to winning
hopefully
baseball.
Max Fried and
Cole's Cy Young
Rendon
Award
can
season
kinda hold
wasn't
down
a
the
huge
fort while,
surprise either. He led the
we
American
get
League
at least a
in
couple
innings
arms
pitched and
back. I know we won't
ERA.
get Cole back,
Good
but
things usually happen when you put those 2 things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
2 outs, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll
almost
see
got
another.
him.
Foul ball still, a 1-2
Got to get
count.
that down. Tony's going to crank that thing. Tony already got a home run on the year. A little bit controversial, I think, in that Tokyo series, but I think a fan had like reached over or something.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
There we go.
Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in L.A., top of the second.
See if we can put
Here's
up some more runs, man.
Oswald Peraza. Snell back to work. And ball one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of the.
That's one of those, if you swing at it,
I haven't watched any of the full games in spring training so far, but I've watched majority of the
umpires around the league.
Highlights and stuff.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So
like I said, the biggest thing for us, I mean, there's been. I'm excited to see Devin Williams pitch for us,
they're all going to appreciate
but
Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And that one is inside.
Honestly, I haven't really looked at anything outside the Yankees. The only thing that
I'd say off the plate.
I mean, the Orioles, they're probably going to compete with us this year in our division.
Locations to hit the baseball.
But other than that, the Red Sox got a couple pieces. I don't know if that's enough. Garrett Crochet's a good pitcher, so
supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have
our division won't be easy this year.
Nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies.
We'll see. We'll see if we can
small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
See if we can right the ship. I know Heel isn't going to be back until what, All-Star break? They said.
Tell you what, he earned that walk.
So
man at first,
maybe some of the young guys can step up.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
Oof, right there. And this guy has looked really good. Austin Wells has looked really good in the spring training so far. And surprisingly, they had him at leadoff. I mean, that I didn't see that coming.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Do I put the runner in motion here? No, man. Let's do it.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
Oh, dang, got thrown out. I tried to slide back of the bag. Dang.
You know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get
that's a close pitch to take there.
Base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you got to be sharp.
Got thrown out and struck out right there, so that's
just wasn't able to
disappointing.
Do it right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base.
Moose, what you think about the Jumbo series
that
I got going right now?
On the mound, he's got to remember his
offense
can score
it's an expensive rip over 10, 12 days, but
there's still a chance that his club can win this ball.
It's fun to see the stuff that comes out of a Jumbo. You know, most packs you get some good stuff, so.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Muncy sends it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So they make short work of them there. Now to the bottom of the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Oh, they got that chick announcer in here.
And there's a foul ball.
Just now noticed that.
With Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And now the count is even.
1-1.
And strike 2.
Dotting with that changeup. All right, let's see. I think I'll try to slide her down and in. Muncy's good at hitting the fastball, so.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Let's go. Cutter in on the hands.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Oof. I didn't smack that one.
A knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. The batter now will be
it is a lot to invest into it. Hangers are pretty cost efficient. I mean, if you can honestly, if you can put like a set together of those Diamantes, it's gotta have decent value.
Only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Nice game used relic by Judge. That's a good hit out of that, man.
Cole ready to fire now. Swing and a miss. He was
I
late.
think I hit one. It wasn't a numbered one, but I can't remember if it was game used or not. I hit one. I think it was out of a hanger. I think I did the
gets a piece and it stays
24 update versus the
first one away.
25 Series 1 hangers, and the 25 Series 1, in my opinion, won in that video. You know, it's all of what I think on it, but
and here is Michael Conforto.
Here's a hitter who's been
those are definitely pretty cool hits, man.
Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10
I've yet to get a numbered judge card. I don't know if you've ever pulled one, but I don't want to have to, I guess you say, pay for one, because they're expensive. I've maybe thought about purchasing some, like a judge relic, or an auto relic, or just a judge numbered relic, or just anything really that's judge. But it's just,
at second with 2 down.
I think I have one from 24 update.
Now 5 strikeouts for him,
and I have one from this year now, but that's, like I said, no numbers, no autos from them yet. But
back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
The last offense, last series, runs a game. Honestly, what I do,
that drops in for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy.
I don't sell on eBay.
On track, turn the page, settle in,
I do a lot of, like, if I sell, I'll try to do some private sales, either on Facebook Marketplace, but a lot of the time, where I'm able to sell a lot of the cards, you know, obviously the better cards that I don't want to keep for my PC. It's a good hit right there, Judge. I go to my local card shows, so I live in the Las Vegas local area, so they have card shows here, you know, usually every 2 months-ish. Not sure if you ever heard of the Front Row Card Show, but they come here and they've got hundreds of tables. And, like, there's some guys that last year I sold a bunch of my the mystical cards. Some guy was really into collecting them, and they just bought them straight from me. So I think he paid $1 or $2 a pop, but still, you're getting some of your money back, right? Because it is very hard to go positive on a lot of these boxes. That's how Topps makes their money. So
in the air, left
I got a
field
drop.
down the line,
Nope.
And that is a foul ball.
Yeah, one of the best auto relics I've pulled was I pulled a Mason Wynn.
And that one fouled off.
Missed that right down the middle. Mason Wynn,
good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
He was major league material, and it was numbered out of like 50 or something like that. It was signed. But, you know, I sold that one actually for $50, I think, 40 or 50. Maybe I should have held on to it to see if he was going to do good this year, but that's a rip.
And a base hit into right.
Not enough to send home, though.
And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout.
And they're pulling Snell already. What is it, the third inning? Yep, top third. Putting Tyler Glasnow in. They've got so many pitchers, man.
On the ground, 2 ball.
That's a double play immediately.
To second, and a run scores on the double play.
Well, still got to run. Up 5 zap. Can't be disappointed with that. But
now they're starting all over.
Stanton always grounds in double plays.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. There's the strike.
Yeah, they do have a lot of stuff. I'm not sure how often somewhere in Canada. I guess it depends if you're closer to a bigger city or not. So it might be.
Ripped on the ground a second.
Las Vegas is, you know, obviously
And that is that. So
fairly
minutes,
big and well-known city, so it's really popular for them to come here for the card show. So to an extent, I'm kind of lucky. It might be a little more difficult for you. I would say maybe Facebook Marketplace, but I usually always look up values on eBay to get a good comp, and then, you know, depending on someone, if they're keeping it for their PC or not, is kind of what the price you have to gauge off of. Because if they're going to keep it for their PC and not resell it, they might buy it for more, right? If they're trying to flip it, they're obviously going to want to get less so they can make money back. But it really just depends where you live.
He's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. And that's in the
I think, and the eBay takes, I want to say like 13% or something like that.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight
so
strikeouts.
That's where it becomes tough.
There's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire
Gotcha.
way.
Yeah, they should definitely have something close to Toronto.
It's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here comes,
I would assume, at least.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
It's pretty cool though. I've always wanted to go to Toronto.
Just missed.
Or just up in the Northeast, maybe go see Niagara Falls or something that's semi close up to that area.
That's in there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
There's actually a guy I watch on, I'm not sure what province. What is his name? It's like he does like outdoor camping stuff on
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just
Canada. Xander Butkinik, I think is his name. I watch a lot of his videos just because I do like the outdoors as well. And Canada is one of the probably the most beautiful places to be outdoors. So
Freeman batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
One of these days, my wife wants to travel up there.
Up the middle, Volpe on the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. It's
yeah, and also when you go to your first card show, it's a little bit intense, just because the amount of people. It's until you kind of learn the flow of things and just start asking people questions. If you end up going to a card show, right?
Here's a fun fact.
My first one, my head was on a swivel the whole time trying to figure out what was what.
In the 1960s, while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built, when the Angels were playing games at home, instead of
it can get intense just because I mean, there's 100 and something tables there. It's a lot of people selling. Usually first day,
swinging a foul.
A lot of people are just buying, so a lot of people usually don't sell on first days because they're trying to. Buy on the first day. Usually they're only selling. Crack that. Look at that double down the line. Yeah, for sure, man.
First heading for 2. And he's there with a lead off.
Always up for an adventure, meet new people.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now it's going to be Jason
but obviously I can only give advice to people what I've gone through now. Like I can't, I can't give much advice on selling on eBay just because I haven't done it. Otherwise, I'd be steering everybody wrong.
A little bit low. And it's a ball and a strike.
But I just go the easy way out. It's, the card show stuff's a lot easier to handle. It's just quick money. You'll never get as much as you expect either. That's what it comes down to. What are you willing to take is the honest thing for it. Oh, did you get enough that?
Out to center. Outman sizing this one up. Makes the catch.
Going to third with Volpe, though.
Tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting third baseman Oswald Peraza.
So man aboard, Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way.
What's my Yankee PC looking like? I've got a it's not as crazy as good as you would think.
Make a quick adjustment.
Most cards I pulled that are decent haven't been Yankees, and I've sold them honestly. I got those 2 Judge relics. I have a
One away with a runner
couple
at
Jason
third.
Dominguez
Top
cards.
half
I
of
don't have
inning
any
number
Yankee
4.
autographs. I have no Yankee autographs. I haven't
Battling here as he
been able
fouls
to
it
pull
away.
one. But I would say, like, I've got a camo, I think they call it Memorial Day card from Jason Dominguez last year, and that's out of 25.
Up and in.
So that one's definitely a good Yankee in the PC. Those 2
I think
Judge.
that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back
Other than
exactly
that, I
where you
can't
wanna
remember
go.
what else. It's not really as great as I want it to be, but I haven't chased and tried to buy those cards. I've just tried to do pack openings and stuff like that. I've tried to get those cards. So
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside.
I pulled a
corner,
decent
and he
amount of
did
Paul
all
Skeens
you can
last
do
year.
with
No
that
autographs
hit. He
again,
dropped the barrel
but
down
like
to it, stayed inside it with his
every
hands,
single
and
like
just
Ray
slapped it
Wave
hard
and
the opposite way.
a couple numbered cards
Austin Wells
for that Topps Chrome, because everybody was chasing that Topps Chrome update last year.
Measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Glass now, ready and deals.
That kid ended up with
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
that 11-year-old kid who sold that Paul Skeens card. I don't know if you saw it. It ended up with 1.1 million.
Easy, but it was
Probably like
it needed to be, thanks to the bad
like
jump.
7
Those small moments can be costly.
or 800 grand after, you know, fees and taxes. It's nuts.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Talk about a crazy card to pull.
First offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, I missed a slider right down the middle.
With one gone.
What about you, Moose? What's your is just that Judge relic, or you got other stuff for your Yankees PC or what?
Outman under this one. Snags it for the second out. Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. A ball drilled in the air towards right center field.
Dang. Popped out with Judge.
And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Mookie digs in here.
6-zap. Pretty good against the Dodgers.
This is one of those times when
Doing
you want to be aggressive.
pretty good
Go
with
ahead and
Cole
pitch to
here.
Contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got
Can't
a
be
nice,
disappointed.
comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That's to third, and that's just
Got lucky with that.
foul.
I thought that was going to hang.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's a freaking rip.
That
Holy
one was
crap.
Scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Ohtani batting with one down, takes a strike.
Boom.
Next offering is fouled back.
I thought that was a little outside. Tony might have took that one over the wall on me.
Swings
It's the
and
key.
misses.
Keep the ball low.
And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Hit the
There's
corners.
A 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here comes Max Muncy. Just missed.
Just missed
They
there.
can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point.
Just gonna
Gotta
start coming
attack
right at these hitters.
even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum
The
going.
Skeens cards, I think they peaked about like sometime in January, to be honest with you.
Base hit center field.
I know the base cards are probably worth more than your normal base card, but I don't think it's, you know, anything crazy. I think it, you know, you might be at $3 or $4 a piece. If you go onto eBay and like you can filter,
First pitch misses.
and it'll say like sold items or whatever. You can kind of look at like the last one sold, like what it sold for. That's where I get my gauge off of, and kind of pricing points where I want to sell out of.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Missed that.
The throw in. They stop the lead.
But I would assume that they're probably like,
with 2 outs.
Just so
like I said, like $3 or $4 a card at most.
Firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Smith at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. There's a strike.
It's a dot.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And 1-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now, ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Swinging a high fly ball, well struck left field.
6-3.
See you later.
Dang, hung that bad.
He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
Yeah, it's always tough.
Just injected more drama into this one.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one clips
A lot of the
outside
time,
corner.
the base cards, because they have so many parallels these days that I've learned, base cards really aren't worth much at all. You can put like a whole set together, is what I've been working on. Maybe you sell somebody your set, and maybe you can get, you know, a raw set. You might get, I would say, 20, 30 bucks for it. You could probably sell it for. That's probably 750 cards,
as
though.
we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jeez, give up that freaking 3 runs that inning.
Glass now back to work. Now one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Yates warming up as well. Inside, and the count now 2-0.
See if we can tag Glass now, get some of these runs back.
Fastball is outside.
It's definitely off.
Next offering is fouled back.
So last year, 24 update with
now.
my sets.
That one misses.
I was literally just putting them in a box, and because I was getting really lazy, and honestly just bring them to the thrift store,
Now it's the DH.
or sending them off, bring them to like an elementary school or something, by me, and just dropping it off to see if they wanted them.
That one finds
This year, I've got a buddy that's actually been helping me organize them, and I'm going to try to sell them just privately for like I said, like 20 or 30. But I have to wait. Most people won't buy a half a set, which is 350 cards. Somebody will go and they'll, you wait for Series 2 and you get your full 700 set. That's what people want.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Right, dang it.
And there's one away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
It's all over that. Just couldn't get it up in the air high enough.
In the dirt, but kept close. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and
second and third. Or I'm sorry, first and second here. Who do we got up?
Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Volpe.
They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
For sure, bro. Yeah. I appreciate you watching the channel and watching the videos. Be plenty more videos to come. And usually I put one out daily. Have a good one, bro.
Off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Hit on the ground might be two.
Come on, Volpe.
Over to second. Back to the pitcher covering.
Hey.
It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
He's
Yeah, 3-run bomb. Done did me in.
He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Taylor swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Could be extra bases. Taylor races for second.
Just throwing it in all last daisical.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Freeman in the box again. Takes a strike.
That's a ball.
Throw to third.
Man, they're freaking. Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention to him.
The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Yankees up by 3.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
3-2.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though.
Oof.
And they get it out of the play.
Good thing he knocked that down.
Here's Mookie Betts.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch just misses. Betts with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And that is out of play.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it.
Got out of it there.
First inning.
Got him with the changeup, down and in.
Take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Fastball is outside. And a swing and a miss.
What am I doing?
Catching up to that one.
To the right side. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk, and he's also singled. Swing and a ground ball.
Man, that'll get me.
Whips it to first. 2 quick outs.
I take some pitches here.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not taking that.
To the ground and up the middle base.
Way too down the middle.
So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them
Good
back
hit,
to
Austin
the top
Wells.
of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Wells off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Overrated. Who's he talking about overrated?
Check swing, called strike.
That fooled me.
Fights that one away.
Barely got a
Still
piece of
1-2.
that. That fooled me too.
one is absolutely
Is that
belted.
crushed? Is that out?
Back there.
It's out.
Leaping,
Barely.
it's gone.
All right, 2-run bomb by Jazz.
Good, and they add a pair.
Good hitting
It's
continues with
8-3.
Jazz.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat...
Knocks Tyler Glasnow out of the game. Tony Gonsolin is now.
Empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off.
It's an outside fastball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
Who's got more hits than Judge? Maybe Goldsmith?
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Jeez, that got me bad.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, see if we can straighten up here at 2 strikes.
And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Sharp grounder.
Base
That's
hit.
through for a base hit.
Good hit, Judge.
And that keeps the inning alive. And here comes Bellinger. That one
Oof.
fouled off.
On top of it. Early.
Fought off foul.
Man, give me with these. I don't know why I'm just getting fastball happy or something.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side.
He tries to jam me in with
foul
one.
ball. Gonsolin turns, fires. Foul ball still
Oh,
0-2.
that was middle.
That's really good
No, it was
at bat. What I
low,
like about this
but
guy,
still, it was
his
like low
bat
mid.
Stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one almost
Way
got
in.
him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Oh,
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll
dang,
go.
I was just in. Should have left it alone.
2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Line drive.
Ooh, there you go, Volpe.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. Line
Right
drives
down
don't
the
always
freaking
find
middle.
a hole,
It's
but the
Ohtani.
more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
There's the strike. They've got a pull the
Sadat.
lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from
See if
this
we can
kind
get a
of
little
deficit,
chase here.
they're right at the top of the list.
Yeah, chase a little bit low.
Base is empty, 1 away.
There
You're
we
in the
go
bottom of the
here.
6th.
Cutter in on the hands.
Swings and misses. Strike
There
him
she
out.
is.
Pretty
Cole's
electric
having
stuff
himself a
showing up on
game.
the mound right now. I mean,
10
in the
strikeouts.
double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
He hit him with a slider here.
And another ball.
Nope.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's ball 3.
Just
Oh,
missed.
man, I'm just
A rare
not.
3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Change up here.
Next offering is fouled back.
It's dangerous, but we'll see.
Foul tip, and
Got
it
him.
hangs on for
Foul
strike
tip.
3.
Came back from 3-0.
Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And that's way high.
Way
And that's
high.
ball 1.
Way to lay
Ball
off
one,
that
no
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline
Ow,
so that you're not
man.
popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Phew.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Damn, I just was standing. That pitch is just my kryptonite, man.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
No.
Conforto
Didn't get enough of it.
Underneath it.
Just to the left of it.
For the out.
Now batting
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Swinging a foul
Bad
straight back.
pitch to swing at.
Center field.
How did I get that much underneath that?
Makes the grab. 2 down.
It's all right.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that
I mean,
catch.
I
We
wasn't-
all know those can be a little tricky.
I was just
especially
like
if the
literally that
wind's
much
swirling
underneath of
around
it.
out there.
And first offering is fouled off. Gonsolin, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2016. Next
I'm swinging
offering is
that
fouled back.
dog
I
shit.
wouldn't say the game's
Come on.
close right now, but it's not out of reach either.
Let's go, baby.
These guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fights that one away, and the count remains
Just
0-2.
For some reason, I'm always above it now. I don't want to pop out. I
2
just,
down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays.
why did that was like a twitch. I don't know how I even touched that. I'm just in swing mode, man. I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's been 2 balls down.
Misses just off the
Wow.
outside.
And then I got
That
some
was a
help
strike.
right there.
Really close.
That was
pitch
strike
down
3,
around the knees
100%.
there, and you could see him asking where
Oh,
it missed.
man.
Probably doesn't agree. but it
Finally,
appears
the
he's ready to
computer
move on to
screws
the next
itself.
High fly ball.
That's
out
a
towards
freaking
left field.
rip.
That one back there.
Is it out?
And
That's a
it
bomb.
is gone.
There you go. Home run by Volpe. Barely over the wall
And they
there.
add to the lead. It's
I'm surprised I even got to
9-3.
that.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. No, but clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was
Barely
so
hung
close
fair.
to going foul.
Barely over that 330 wall. I actually sat really
Batter
close
gets
to that
rewarded. Did a nice job
left field
getting to
line
the
when I went to
pitch
Dodger
and hitting
Stadium
hard enough
last.
to get over the fence.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
Come on, Jason.
Foul ball there.
Let's get a hit here, man. He was 1 for 3, but it'd be nice to see him get a game with 2 hits.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Ah, splitter in that change.
2 strikes.
Oh, you see, I only got a splitter. Maybe the last guy had the change.
Out to center.
Yeah, see, I'm
Should
on
have
it.
this one.
I'm just getting
Makes
a
the
little bit
grab,
underneath
and
of
that's
it.
the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 9.
Take the solar homer.
It's a bit of a blowout.
We
now,
will
which
take
gives
it.
us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't.
Gives me
Even on the road trips, I was
room to get cold, probably a
pretty
little deeper
average. There were some guys that would
in the
dial
game.
it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of.
I mean, other than that 3-run bomb, that's been our only blunder really of the
I
game.
kept it low key.
Change up on the corner
been
of the
it.
knees. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
See if I
Is that
can
what it
bury
is?
this one in the
Fit,
dirt,
your
get a
fit,
chase.
Your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
damn,
Sends
I don't
it
know why I
first as
can't
they
catch the
can't
ball
make
when I
the play.
dive. Just diving at the wrong
And
time or
next for
something?
LA, James Outman. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Pump some of these fastballs
Next
in
offering
here.
is fouled
That was
back.
bad. That was definitely a ball, so I got some
Conforto
help there.
leads off first with 1 away. And
That's a
takes
ball.
low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit him with this cutter, maybe.
Right side, hard hit.
Good
Chisholm.
freaking
That's
turn there,
second.
Jazz.
What a double play that
Damn, I like that
was.
quick
Inning
spin he
over.
did.
This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 9.
Huge play there, Jazz.
Dodgers 3.
Huge play.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Gonsolin back to work. He swings and fouls one off. One of the notes
What we're going to do is we are going to quick manage, and we're going to go into... Actually, we'll play the rest of this game. We're almost there anyways. It's going to simulate the rest of it because we're up by 6, but...
We've talked about Tony Gonsolin. He wore a
See if we can pad the stats a little bit here.
to spring training a couple years ago and got attention. He's got about 30 cat shirts, and he likes wearing them on Saturday.
Tony Gonsolin is a cat guy?
People say Happy Catterday to him. Misses inside, and a count now even up.
I think we're about to really let Peraza go in real life. He ain't been doing too hot.
Can get there. Around first and hustling for second.
Can we get to second? Oh yeah, we stole a double there.
That's a leadoff double.
Good job, Peraza.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. In the
It's a
air,
rip.
pretty deep out to center field.
Is it deep enough to get to third? No, I don't think so.
Makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
No, that would have been a dot throw. That would have been out. I got cooked.
So a man aboard.
No, I thought I was right on it. I was a little off.
Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field.
I might drop. That's
and
dropping.
That's a fair ball.
No, I'm not going to go.
Stop sign.
I didn't know if it was going to for sure
Runners
drop.
at the corners with one out. It's Aaron Judge now.
As long as they don't ground to a double play here, we can get put up a 10 spot.
And Judge spoils that one.
That was 111 off the
Corners,
bat.
one away. And we're in the
I was
top
ready
of the
for
eighth.
that.
Late time, and it's strike two.
Man.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Gonsolin fires. Ball one low.
I think I'm going to go here with Jazz.
Fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's...
Here goes the runner.
Base it anyways. Doesn't matter.
Runner in from
First and third
to
again.
extend their lead.
Good hit, Judge.
RBI single. It's
10-3, baby.
Here comes the skipper. Runners on
Tearing
the
him up
corners
on
with
All-Star,
one
man.
gone. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Four-seam splitter and slider he's got. Another base hit. Station to station at this point. Ain't got to do nothing crazy. Just padding some stats here.
So one out.
What's up to any Yankees fans in the chat?
Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3
Or any
in this
baseball
one.
fans at all. Sure, everyone likes seeing some hits and home runs, but not pop-ups like that.
And there are two outs.
Freaking Stanton. That's one guy just so hard of a time hitting with.
Look good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Goldie in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Jared, what's your prediction for the Cardinals this year? What is the record they think they're going to get?
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Judge over at second. Bellinger on at first with two down. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's it.
Squirts
In the
away
dirt.
a little bit.
Three, two outs. We're sending the runners.
2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Loaded up. He walked me.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and
end the inning.
Hit right field. Tosses to first.
Didn't get enough that one.
The inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the.
All right. We are going to. It's a complete blowout now. Got another run, and they got a run in the bottom. But 12-4.
Performance. He saved the bullpen.
Ferdo got a RBI single. I think Wells got a RBI single as well. Great game. Great game. 18 hits. Freaking racked up the hits. 10 RBIs. 7 walks. Only 2 strikeouts. So that's great game. Jazz 3 for 6. Judge 3 for 5. Bellinger 3 for 5. Wells at the bottom lineup 3 for 5. So the team's doing pretty good. Team is doing pretty dang good. So Jazz with that big home run too. So that kind of just broke it open. We will go and finish there. I'll see if I can sim through this last date. We'll do this last moment real quick. Just to finish out the month. And then we'll finish out the stream for the night.
2 hitter.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
Grounds one to short. It's through for a hit.
Past him.
And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job.
Now we got Ohtani.
Right,
perfect.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Ball 1 there.
Of course, Ohtani not chasing nothing.
Outside.
Missing the meter.
A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to
way ahead of that.
Finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
So the tying run at second.
Oh, that was a good pitch too.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
There you go.
And that
got Ohtani.
First out. So far, just one of those days for this lineup.
That's a big one.
You get a couple of runners on, and you're
see if we can get Mookie to ground out here.
And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Throw a slider in here, maybe.
And it looks like trouble. Here comes Freddie around third.
Got past Judge.
And the Dodgers even it up. Now
and they're up by 1.
They lead it in the 8th.
I don't know why Jazz couldn't get to that.
Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Hernandez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Can we get there?
Has
Yep,
room,
got there.
And he makes the catch. And
Job,
up to
Goldschmidt.
the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 3. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. And here is Andy Pajes. Just missed.
Down low.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
First and second, 2 down.
Get him
In
on
the
the
bottom
slider.
half of the 8th inning. And that
Nope.
one missing low.
2-2.
Cook him inside. Nope.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good job to fight
Jeez,
that one.
I'm in on his hands.
Hacks
He was
and
just doing a good job
misses.
fighting
It's
it
a
off.
strikeout.
Alright, we're down by 1 now. It's top 9.
Schmidt will climb in. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The next pitch misses.
Throwing a lot of
2 balls, no
change-ups.
strikes.
2 balls.
Crowd
1
locked
strike.
in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's alright.
Just
Wasn't where I
amazing
wanted it.
How many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days? I never would have had a chance.
That was a hanging circle change, though.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right
Set.
field. Has
Still
some
gonna get
trouble
the
with it.
out.
Still able to
Move the
get it
runner
there
over.
in time.
Can't complain
And they come
on there.
away with an out after a tricky start to the play. He's 2 outs away. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And I know you
Have somebody else we could put in right now. We don't. We're kind of stuck
want to
with
be
it.
patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss as he was
That's a ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We're working him here. We're working him.
They're healthy.
That was painted, though.
At 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
So the tying run at second. Outside with a breaking ball.
Circle
Jason
change.
Dominguez in the on deck circle.
gonna throw anything back over the plate again or no?
Impact here. Out to short. Betts. And they're down to the
I gotta take that to right
Huge
field.
defensive play in the late stages of the game.
Can't try to pull
It
that.
might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
hit to right, and
Yeah,
that ought to
that's
do
game.
it. They'll squeeze it.
Well, we had a good game 1. Shit out right there in game 2.
This one ends as a 1-run ball game.
All these players were able to take.
Can't win them all. It's a tight game there. Had a chance. Didn't get it. It's all right. We'll be starting June on the next stream. Or maybe this other series. I might play this game between there or not. But we'll see. Appreciate you guys on the stream. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the feedback. We will most likely see you guys again tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of your Saturday night.